Hi everyone, this is Just Trying to Play It, and we are back with Little Big Workshop. We're picking up from where we left off again because mainly we want to finish up this contract that we have going on. We also want to try and do some other contracts. Last time we expanded a bit. As you can see, we made this particular room a lot bigger, and we added another break room because our people just kept dropping like flies because they could not get a cup of coffee. Okay, so we had to fix that problem. It was holding up production. I believe it was part of the reason why we didn't finish the big project that we were trying to do for Sweatkia. So I think this time that we've got a few more items going, we've got some more equipment, we've got a couple extra people, I think, but we still need to make sure that we can get these things finished. So what I'm going to do is we are going to continue from where we left off. We're going to let them finish this project here, which they're almost done with. And we're going to look and see we're going to make another attempt to do this now that we have some extra items. But I think what I want to concentrate on this time is getting Crazy Steve up to level 5. Now, technically, Steve should have been the first one to get to level 5. The only reason why Steve didn't was because Sweatkia gives so much more reputation. So, in all honesty, one contract or challenge from Sweatkia was basically giving you a full it basically gives you like a full point or full level with Sweatkia. If not, every 2 of them did that. But for Steve, it's a little bit different. Now, the one we're working on now is going to give us 10,125. Now, Steve needs about 21,000 and some change in order to go. Now, the first one here, like I said, this one is 10,000. That'll get us close. But then Steve has another one that'll give us the exact same amount of reputation. So that should get us over that threshold until that level 5. So that means that hopefully on the next market cycle, we will get the big one from Steve. And hopefully we can get that finished, collect that money, expand, get rid of some of these lesser equipment, some of the equipment that's not as fast. I believe I've gotten rid of everything in that category. Last time I got rid of the workstations, which were, I think, where did they go? These. So I got rid of the woodworking station, which is very low on all of these different things. Now, the beauty about it, obviously, is it does all of these different functions, but it does not do them well. But it was the only thing that we basically had available to us when we started. So there we go. We work with what we have, and that's all we can do. So now what we're looking at is this one for Steve is almost done. So we're going to go ahead and immediately do another one. And we're going to make them basically similar. We're not going to change anything because if it ain't broke, we don't need to fix it. So we're going to go ahead and have them do that. This is going to come over here and be worked on. This is going to go here. Now, I was thinking at a certain point that I wanted to have certain processes in the same room. And that was mainly to try and streamline some different types of items. Now, on the one hand, I tried to say, okay, anything that was sports related can go over here, but you really can't do that. So what I decided was eventually we're going to have all woodworking equipment in one room. We're going to have assembly in its own room. And then we're going to have the metal stuff in another room. And then robotics and a different, things like that. So at least that way we can kind of, keep everything kind of together. But for right now, it's working. I don't have any problems with the way that things are working now. We're actually finishing up projects. We're getting things done. Our people aren't dropping like flies anymore. So until I can foresee a problem, I'm not gonna jack with it. So let's see, looks like we went up here and a level. Let's see, we're at 191,000 in net worth, so that's great. We went up. We just got some more money and some more reputation from Steve. Let's see, we're well ahead of this particular one. Let's see if there's something else in the market that we might want to also add on to it before we tackle this thing, because when we do these, I want all hands on deck. I don't want people to be working on other stuff to where it takes them away from that. So we could do this for reputation points. We could do that. I do want to start working on some robotic stuff, but I think the key is to finish this, get this money in, then that way we can buy all the material that we need and do all the stuff that we need to finish this one. I do want to try to tackle this. Now, I think I tried this before in like a previous playthrough a long time ago, and I failed it a couple times. And that was probably because I didn't have the proper machinery. But I do believe I have the machinery now. And I think I didn't have enough storage space too, because those things took up so much space. I don't even think it matters what color pellets I use actually right here. At least it didn't in another different type of build. Yeah, I mean, maybe I just didn't have, because it doesn't look like this one is too complicated. So I didn't have the proper equipment and the proper material. I didn't put, okay. That's one thing too. I need a billboard for this. These are not on the billboard. These are not on the, well, there's they are. Oh, this one isn't. Okay, I didn't attach these to billboards. So that's one thing I forgot to do on the last one. So let's finish that off. Okay, so now this attaches to that billboard. That's a lot easier when you don't have to pick each one individually. And I mean, eventually we're going to also add to the number of all of these that we have, because we're going to have so many things to do. It's just not going to be, it's not feasible for us to, do things on just one, machine and then just say, okay, well, we're good there. So this is telling us about 2 days, 8 hours. How long do we have? 4 days, 1 hour. That should be plenty of time. That should really be plenty of time. So I think we're going to execute that now, because we should be well ahead of the skis to where it should not interrupt us from doing anything. And I say that before, I've said that before, and I've been burned before, but I don't think this is one of those instances. I don't have too many complicated contracts running at the same time. And that's one thing I have to remember too, is I don't want too many complicated contracts running at the same time. I want simple with complicated, maybe medium and advanced together or something like that. But I definitely don't want too many complicated contracts all going at the same time. That's just a recipe for disaster. At least that's just my recipe for disaster. It could be, something great for other people, but it just does not work out that way for me. Let's get that one, make sure that this gets, yeah, this one too. I knew I heard another one. Yeah, I just like to make sure I catch that, because like I said before, people should be able to go to work without having the fear of getting burned by a machine. The maintenance should be good enough to where this doesn't happen. Now, if somebody's sabotaging stuff, that's a whole nother story. But if they aren't, if it hasn't been sabotaged, then it shouldn't be a natural occurrence. So we're going to move time on, and that's probably one of the only drawbacks for this game for me, is I am constantly fast forwarding. I mean, I can't just sit there and watch them walk around this slow and do stuff. Unless I'm planning, unless I'm doing things, then I'll let them go at normal speed. But when I'm trying to get stuff done, I'm trying to get it done. So this actually should be where Steve, yeah, I think in this case Steve should be at level 5 after he gets this delivery. At least that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, I think he should be. According to calculations, he should be. So we're going to go ahead. Yes. We got our reputation. Oh, we're just short. My calculations are off. But we're close. We're close. So that's fine. That's fine. We're doing the trample car. Let's see what else Steve has. Steve only has one other thing right now. We could probably wait until the next market cycle, just so we can make sure we get this done. We're ahead of the game with this also, so it's not that big of a deal. So let's look at this plan, and let's see what this plan will entail. Now this, we're at 29, we're at 33.5, 34. That's quicker. 34.54 or 35.20. Okay, that's quicker. Yeah, like I said, I'm always looking for the fastest way to do stuff. Yeah, I don't have a glue machine because I sold them. That's why I don't have a glue machine. But we do need to get those again. So I think, would they fit over here? We can get this one. Would that fit? Yes, damn near perfect. Damn near perfect. Now I can put this here because it is not blocking anyone. People can still go around here. They still have a path. Let's see, our mood is now -28 though. So I need a decoration. Either I can sell a decoration that's in here and get a better one, which I am dying to sell. You know what? I am going to sell this ugly thing for real. I hate this thing. So I think what I'm going to do is, right now we're at -28. This is 45, so we will definitely be fine if we get this. But this candy dispenser is really cute. We're going to get the candy dispenser. Yeah, we're going to get the candy dispenser. Now what we might do is just, I mean, we can leave the little plant. I hate this plant. I really do. I just don't find it decorative. You know, it's to me, it's kind of scary. You know, it could give you that scary feeling. You know, not saying that it's scary per se, but it could make you a little, you know, a little scary when you see these teeth and everything sticking out. It looks like it's smiling at you, looking like you're you know, looking like you're lunch or something. You know, so I just, you know, that's just the way I look at it. It's not saying that that's how everyone looks at it. It's just the way I look at it. You know, for some people it's pretty cool. You know, it's a cool thing. I mean, it's cool if you get a chance to see it from afar. But if you're up close and personal to that thing, no thank you. No thank you. So, okay, let's make sure that these are attached properly. And let's get this over here. We still have, yes, the 4. So 34 hours and 54 minutes. We were supposed to do it in 2 days. So that's, yeah, we should be fine. We should be good there. So let's set that. Now I say that, but I could be wrong. I really could be wrong. And I keep hearing people slipping and falling. That's going to drive me crazy too, just having people constantly falling around here. But, you know, like I said, I am not going to, you know, it's not affecting production so far, so I'm not going to sweat it. I don't think anything needs to be repaired yet. We're a little behind on this project here, but we're ahead on this one, so it kind of evens out, because once we get this one done, we're gonna, all hands on deck goes on this one. So, you know, that's all I'm concerned about, really. I think we have all the parts for these cars. We're just putting them together. So that's where I like to see things. And then we just caught up here too, so we should be good. We should be good there. And we got a lot of people hanging out in the break room over here just chilling. You know, just over here chilling. Okay, this is about to go. And the reason, now you may wonder, why do you slow it down when you're trying to repair? It's just to make sure that I catch it. You know, because I know it's probably halfway by the time, you know, that it's doing that. But is it still halfway by the time I see it? I don't know. You know, I just like to make sure that I catch it in time. You know, yeah, like I said, it's no big deal if I don't catch it in time or something like that, but I really just like to make the effort to catch it on time. Okay, so now they're at level 3. So yeah, things are moving pretty quickly with them. Things are moving pretty quickly with them. And I think in the beginning, here comes this. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. I'm going to keep asking him for the details. I'm not doing it, dude. I am not doing that thing. You know, you can forget it. You can keep asking me all you want to, but I am not doing it. Okay, so it looks like we've got some people that are standing around not working. So we are at a semi-standstill. We've got about, well, it keeps going up and down. So right now we're in the assembly stage, it looks like. So that tells me that we can add on another project. Now this one is only, it's not a set of skis, it's only one ski. But I want to get Steve to, my goal is to get Steve to level 5 right now. And I think that's what I'm going to do. These do not take that long. So I need to make sure that everything, and I do this also even though I know I've already done it, you know, make sure that everything is linked to the right machines. But I want to get Steve to level 5. That is one of the goals for today, is to get Steve to level 5. And I think, obviously, with this one, we're going to be able to do it because we are right there. We are so close. We are so close. We are, what is that, 815 away. And I don't think, and I'll be damned if any of these things only give you 800 reputation points. So I think the one we're doing is over 5,000 or 6,000. So we're fine there. You know, and then at the same time, too, I want this factory level to go up as much as possible. I think total end game is probably when we get, there's an achievement, I believe, for level 40. We may do that. We may do that. But I think end game, first off, is for us to get each of these guys to their level 5 and do their major project. And then after that, we'll think about, you know, maybe some other achievements that we can obtain. Okay, so Steve is now level 5. We've got some more reputation points. We've got more money, which is always good. Trust me when I tell you, it's always good to get that. Okay, so Steve needs some barbecues. Okay. Now, Steve's major project is not as lucrative as everyone else's, but is lucrative by Steve's standards, obviously. Okay, so we are going to make an attempt to at least complete. Now, I said we were going to do this, which we probably are, but we're also going to see if we can make an attempt to do Steve's. So let's have them go ahead and finish up these skis first. Which I think, whose skis are these? Oh, so we were doing two of Steve's projects. I thought we were only doing, I thought this one was for the other lady. I thought we were doing this one. Well, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Let's see what these are all about. Snowboards. They look pretty easy. Well, I like this. I really like this. Oh, and we're finally probably going to use the jigsaw cut. Well, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So let's see here. This one is going to go obviously to those two. This one is going to only use this. How many of these things are we doing? 15. So we're going to have to use this thing 15 times. That's a lot. Let's attach these first. Let's attach this. We're going to do this. And I'm still, let's see, this, what am I going to do? I don't know. I think we can fit another one of these in here somewhere. Yep, because I'm moving you. You know what? Sell that thing. Get it out of here. Get it out. Okay. So we're going to do, let's see, let's make sure we didn't go under. Okay, the mood is at 2 right now, but it's going to go lower because we're going to get this bandsaw, which I think is this. It can't even fit over there. So I need to move some stuff over is what I need to do, really. Let's move this over just a bit. Move it. Okay. And then we're going to move this over once she's done with it. Okay. Let's make sure, yeah. Alright, so now let's see if we can't get, it's over here, this bandsaw in there. Yes, we can. And let's see if we've got room for a billboard. Not right there, we don't. Oh, let's put it here. Okay, so now let's link these together. Get out of the way. Yeah, see, I hate when I have so much stuff like that. But it's all part of my plan. What that plan is, I don't know, but we'll figure it out. 37 hours and 37 minutes. And it's supposed to take us 4 days. I think that's doable. We are almost done with these skis at the moment. We're in the assembly stage. We've got whack-a-gnome going on. So you know what? Let's grab this before the market changes. Okay. Have we seen? There's a gnome there. Where are we gonna put this thing? Okay, let's put it here, because I see him back here. Okay, got you, you missed that one. That's 4 out of 5. I see that other dude over there. I may have to move it over just to grab him. That's okay, he's over there. Yep. We've got to move it over. Hurry up. Okay, I think we should get them this time. There we go. That's another $5,500. So, you know, things like that, yeah, they interrupt your flow, they interrupt what you're doing, but the extra money that you get is actually very, very useful. And we finished this up, so we can go ahead and do that. So we're going to put the little machine in there. You also get a few dollars for the machine that you basically borrowed it from somebody. and you end up getting the money for it. So you really can't say too much about that. Okay, so that was Crazy Steve's thing. That was beautiful. Okay, let's look. Research and development. We haven't gone up a level to get any more of that yet. So the next time we go up a level, we'll get 2 more R&D points. We can start chipping away at what we really want. But obviously to get here, we have to get here. And we need this. So you know what? I'm going to do this now. And that'll help us get our assembly specialists started so that we can start doing the robots and everything. So we're at 62,000, almost 63, which is great. We've replaced the money that we had before, or at least, you know, we've increased it a bit. I think we were at roughly 30 or 40,000 after we bought all those machines. So, you know, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Now, I don't know how many days it normally takes people to get to a certain point. I really don't pay too much attention to that because I'm just enjoying playing the game for what it's worth. And, you know, I really don't, unless there's a challenge that I'm putting myself through, I really don't pay too much attention with how long it takes me to do certain things. I just want to play, and that's why I call myself just trying to play it. I'm just trying to play the game. So let's see what the new market brings us. This is funny. There's 24 of them. So it's 119,908. This one is 44. Let's see if we can do Steve's. Let's just see if we can do it based on what I don't have that. It's telling me 24 hours here. And we need another machine. It's a wood machine. Detail sample. I mean, we obviously have a place for it, but do we want to put it way over here? You know, I really don't think it matters. I really don't think at this point it really matters. At least for now. We're going to say for now it does not matter. It does not matter. So let's get that. Let's go ahead and link these two together. And what do we pay for those machines? About 3,000 each, plus the billboard. So about 6,300. I mean, that's not bad considering just those two machines will help us get an additional 44,000. So let's see. And each one of these is going to go to a different area for production. That's fine with me. That is fine. Yeah, these are 100% right. I just wanted to make sure that I put those on the right ones. And these go over here. And we're going to execute it. Now, as I get further into it and start getting to the point where I want 3, 4, 5 contracts going, hold on, I just saw that. This is a -22 mood. What don't we have over here? We have this. Let's put the candy dispenser. We're going to put that in the corner. Okay, that should take care of that. But as I was saying, you know, as I start doing or trying to get to doing 3 or more, maybe 4 or more contracts at a time, I will take time to move all this stuff around to make it a lot more efficient than what it is. Because, you know, yes, I know that it's not, you know, as efficient as it could be. I'm pretty sure that there are other layouts that work. I know everyone probably has a favorite layout or whatever, but for this for my purpose, it works for me, you know, and for right now, there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm going to leave it the way it is. But yes, I know that later on down the line, I'm going to have to change up some things. But at that time, you know, I'll have the money and the resources to do so. Right now, the money and the resources really aren't there, you know, to do it. At least not according to my standards. I like to have more money than I know what to do with, and then I'll start moving stuff around, making things more efficient, getting rid of stuff, you know, kind of creating product rooms, you know, like assembly rooms, and not just lines, but rooms. So we'll definitely do that. So it looks like we're well ahead of this. So you know what? Let's see if we might be able to finish this thing. Now this is telling me it's going to take 2 days, but I don't know. Let's just make sure it is attached to everything it's supposed to be attached. It's only sewing and stuff, honestly. Yeah. I think it might work this time. You know what? Let it ride. Let's see if we can complete both of their major projects at the, you know, not at the same time, but in the same sitting. I mean, we may have to hire, no, it doesn't look like it. I might as well go ahead and hire maybe 2 more people. I just love how they fall from the sky. It's just like out of nowhere, here they come. Okay, so let's deliver Steve's, which it'll be great to make that accomplishment. And they're loading, they're helping load, which is wonderful. Steve's big one has been completed. So we made 44,360 off of Steve, and we got another 23,357 experience, which took us to level 12, which we now have 2, which I'm not going to be concerned about eco-friendly materials. We're going to wait. Well, who is it? Yeah, dude, coming after your butt. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. He has a great mustache, though. He has a really good mustache. So I think right now I want all hands on deck to finish this project up. We're looking good with money. We're at 97,000. Just went down again. 97,506. So we're looking really good with money. So I'm not concerned about potential bankruptcy or anything like that. But yeah, we are looking really good for money right now. Didn't see this one. So let's see. It looks like we're in good shape. I don't think we were this far ahead last time. I think we were kind of neck and neck with this thing. But let's just hope we stay ahead. It looks like our ranking also went up. Our net worth, of course, did. Our revenue went down, but our net worth is up. But we're still in the top 10. We'll stay in the top 10 for a while, I think. So I am hoping that we can actually accomplish this one and get a decent amount of that wonderful amount of money, that influx of money, and we can then possibly, and I say possibly, expand again. We have all of this space over here that we can possibly take advantage of. But I hate expanding when I don't have to. And honestly, I think I will have to. Because if we're going to finish, you know what? Let's buy another plot. I mean, what will it hurt right now, right? We're going to buy this one, and we're going to buy this one. So we have, I mean, we could buy all of them. I think eventually we will get all of them. But right now, I think those are enough. But, what I was saying was we're going to have an area where we're doing the robots. So all of the robotic stuff is probably going to be pushed toward the back somewhere here so that we can, you know, test multiple ones. We can do multiples. We're also probably going to expand and increase maybe each machine by one. I don't know yet. I'm thinking that's probably a good idea. But who knows? You know, we may move some stuff around. We may do some things. But, you know, it's lovely how money allows you to do that. You know, money on this game allows you to be able to do that. You know, you can move stuff around. You can, you know, decide to do this and that. You're not under that restraint where, you know, I've only got this amount of money, so I have to get this machine. I have to do these projects. You know, and speaking of projects, we should have some more here. I think the focus, if we want an influx of money, I think we might do this one, but I don't think we need an influx. I think it's mostly getting bros and biceps up to par. Now, obviously, these were pretty good. They were pretty easy to do. I don't want to say they were simple, but they were easy to do. The bicycles look hard, but they really aren't. So I think we're going to go ahead and do another set of these. That's ugly. I don't like that. I like this one. Yes. Let's do a different kind. You know, I hate doing the same thing over and over, so I kind of change what they may look like. I mean, that's just the fun of the game. You know, to be able to kind of, I guess you can call it, customize some of this stuff. You know, at least you can make it look slightly different. That over there. And this one. Oh, I missed this. How did I miss that? And then the assembly portion of it. Okay. Now that says 2 days, 4 hours. I wonder if there's an easier way to look. 3 days, 19 hours. Yeah. We should be able to cover that. We've only got 6 more chairs to do. And I say only, but we've got 6 more chairs to do. 4 more chairs. So we are going pretty quick with the chairs. But I think once we finish this big project, we're going to end the video. And we're going to save the other stuff for later. We may not watch every contract. But I think we're going to, you know, move forward a bit. And kind of see what we can accomplish over, you know, the next few in-game days. Now, as you can see, we finished this. So I am very happy. So it just came down to our people having enough rest, us having the right equipment to make this stuff. So, you know, you learn from your mistakes and everything. My people are still slipping all over the place still. But they're not dropping like flies because they're too tired. Wonderful. So we have finished the major project from Sweatkia. That's what I'm calling them, Sweatkia. So we basically finished Steve. We finished Sweatkia. Now, I'm not saying I will never go back to any of their challenges or their projects because they are very lucrative. They do bring you some easy, sometimes quick money. So we will still go ahead and use some of their projects to get, you know, some reputation points. Like, for instance, 35,910 reputation points is great. And it probably won't take us nowhere near this amount of time to finish this chair. So in light of that, we will continue to do, plus it's another 19,000. So yes, we will continue to do his projects. This one the same. The money may not be a lot, but we still get some decent reputation. Steve is the same now. You know, Steve, we now are getting the better items where they're paying more money, plus we're getting better reputation. So we can always use these guys to get better reputation. We still have, you know, our stuff here that we can go to. You know, the basic stuff that we can do. We know we've done these. We've done some of these. We probably would do, honestly, this price is a lot better, obviously. But we will obviously do some of these. These are pretty quick to toss out there if we need some sort of cash flow. These are the same way. These are the same. We're going to work on some medium stuff. Now, these are probably going to take a while because, I mean, obviously they should because they're medium, you know, products. But, I mean, look at this. This is paying $9.79. You know, then you go over here and you've got some of these robots and stuff. Now, you may say, oh, why do this one, when this one pays more money? Yeah, but you have more of these that you can do. So it's like once you run out of these, you can come and do these. So then you got to look and make sure, like if this, I believe, and somebody will probably correct me, they normally do, but I believe if these attributes are met or exceeded and they still follow these, I think even if we can't sell these here, we can sell them over here. Obviously we make less money, but we'll still be able to sell them on the market. And you see these here. These are obviously, I mean, $19.95 for this thing. It's a little expensive to do them, but I think it's well worth it. I think it is well worth it. So we have this robot that we can do here. We only need to do 6 of them, and we're going to get $27,000 for it. I mean, if you look at that, 30, 37, 19 are the attributes that he wants. I mean, these attributes are a lot more, so yeah, we should make more. We should make more. But to only have to do 6 to complete his request, and then we're going to get $27,555 in cash, and then $25,875 in reputation. That's great. So I think we're going to end the episode here, and I hope to, I'm looking forward to expanding. I'm looking forward to getting into the robots here, the ink, and I'm also looking forward to opening up. I call them mozzarella because it just looks like mozzarella, but it's mozzarella. So I'm looking forward to opening this person up and to be able to do some of their projects, and just moving on with the game and trying to get closer. Bros and Biceps, yes, the goal is to get them to 5. The goal is to get all of them to 5, obviously. But it's also to be able to complete their major project, their major challenge. And then to also get to the point where, you can just pick and choose what you want to do. If you just want to try different products, you do it. If you want to get to a certain level, then we'll do that. But until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see when others are coming out, and if you didn't like it, please let me know that you didn't like it, and we can probably improve on different things. I'm not adverse to getting better. I'm not adverse to finding out how I can do things a lot better. So please let me know. Once again, this is just trying to play it, and I hope to see you on the next video.